YouTube, Glow Yard Gang podcast listeners everywhere. Welcome to another episode of We Talk Combats, where we talk all things combat, sports, and entertainment. I am one of your hosts. I go by the name of King. I'd like to introduce my fellow co-hosts. Well, a couple of them for you. We're missing one and a half. I got Queen with me. How you doing, babe, today?
It's a happy Sunday. We had some interesting stuff during the week, so let's talk about it.
Yes, ma'am. I got Travis with me as well. How you doing, bro?
Doing pretty good, bro. Look at this. A little family affair. But it's all good. How everybody else doing?
I would say something, but it'd be offensive. All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all for joining me. If you could do us a favor to the YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button somewhere near Travis's left shoulder down there. Also, hit the like button while you're at it if you're brand new, so that folks like yourself can know when we drop new content. Also, hit the notification bell for yourself so that you're informed of when we drop new content. We were color people late today. We sort of started at 3 p.m. Eastern, but it's about 4 p.m. Sorry about that. We had a little, not even technical difficulties. I overslept. I'm not going to lie to y'all. But it is what it is. We're here. If you don't know, normally we talk about mainly WWE and WWE product around here. We throw in a little MMA, boxing, and things like that if it's necessary and find it very important. But other than that, we do highs and lows of the week. We talk about wrestling tea, what's upcoming, and we do questions and comments at the end. So if you're interested in having your question or comment right at the end of the show, hit us up with the @WTC for We Talk Combats. What's your question or comment? We'll make sure to read it at the end. We try to make the show as interactive as we possibly can. Also, one last favor before we start the show, follow us on We Talk Combat Clips, where we have all the condensed versions of our shows into shorts over there. We're trying to get our numbers up over there as well. Help us out over there to reach our goals, and help us out over here as well by hitting that subscribe button to reach our goals over here. We're the blackest YouTube wrestling show we think there is. Shout out to our other folks, our peers that we talk to and we deal with as well. We're going to try to bring you more fire with those likes, those subscribes, and stuff like that. We will do that and continue to do it. But with all that being said, we appreciate y'all being here. Let's get to the highs and lows. All right, y'all. This week in wrestling, we had a PLE, so we had a little extra, but we had Raw. The main storyline that occurred there is Jey Uso won a battle royal to become the second number one contender, I guess, as well as CM Punk, to battle each other for the vacant world championship that Seth Rollins had to release because of injury. On NXT, we had, I guess the major moment was Ricky Saints and Trick Williams having a contract signing for their NXT championship match that happened at Halloween Havoc. And Ricky Saints got the better of him and put Trick Williams through a table during their contract signing. TNA, didn't get a chance to see it, guys. Sorry. Still working on trying to find a way to get the app or some access to watching them. But on SmackDown, we had the main talking point, I guess, would be Jade Cargill return. I guess, quote unquote, technically turning heel and turning on Tiffany after assisting her, dominating her actually, and kayfabe wise, hurting her knee. So they have a match as well, again, for the title at Saturday Night Main Event. So we'll talk about that a little bit more. Also, just yesterday, we had Halloween Havoc as well. I'll get to the results. Actually, let me get to the results of it right now, so we can talk about it just in general of the week. So I'll start from the left and go counterclockwise. We had Dark State versus the Hardys for the NXT Championship. Dark State actually was victorious and won the NXT Tag Team Championships. You had Zarya defending the Women's North American Championship in honor of Sol Ruka against Blake Monroe. Blake Monroe won that match, so she is also the new Women's North American Championship, Men's North American Championship against, Dr. Wagner Jr. of AAA, Latin American champion over there. And Ethan Page successfully retained his championship in the Day of the Dead match, actually. You had our guys, the young OGs, Javon Evans and Leon Slater, going against Mr. Iguana and La Parker. And the young OGs got the victory there. For the women's NXT championship, you had Tatum Paxley going against JC. She was victorious and she's the NXT champion. And then last but not least, you had Ricky Saints defending his men's NXT championship against Trick Williams. And Ricky Saints was victorious there. So we'll go around the floor, give our highs and lows of the week, not really a review of everything in general, and then give you a letter grade of what we thought WWE product was for this week. I'll start with you, babe. What were your highs and lows of this week's WWE product, and what's your overall letter grade?
So I would have wanted to rate it higher because of Jade's return, but like but it kind of works for what happened. So I you know, I appreciate the storytelling that they're trying to do there. Let's see. MFT's got a nice little thing going on. I actually like the face paint, so I'm actually enjoying the little storyline that they're pushing around there. They're basically our strongest and most complete other faction right now. Almost all the other factions are falling apart, or they have several people that are out for injury, or or a key figure in is out for injury out of each group. Let's see. The Halloween Havoc, I did see a nice chunks of that. I'm not surprised that Ricky Saints won. That's a setup that I guess will be led into the team part of the show. And yeah, I'm gonna say this week, other than Halloween Havoc, which was pretty good actually, I probably would give this week probably a D. Because otherwise there wasn't a lot of entertaining points. They're trying to push Jimmy into his own story, which again, I feel like a lot of these moves now are late. Like they should have already been doing them and should have been setting them up better. They're inserting Cody into every storyline that involves everybody else. I feel like they have a really big issue with trying to attach him to everybody when a lot of it doesn't feel like genuine. There feel like no reason for him and Jimmy really to be guys. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't make sense. Like they should have went a different way around that. So as I said, this week I'll give a D. Javon Evans is getting a little bit better on the mic, I saw. So I'm pleased to see that, those young brothers are probably going to be coming up as well soon. Yeah, I would say, yeah, this week was, it was not that entertaining. It was a week of wrestling though. I feel like the past few weeks actually have been slightly better, but yeah, this week I'll give it a D.
All right, so she's going with a D. Pause. I'll go to you, Travis. What were your highs and lows of this week's wrestling product, and what's your overall? You got to unmute your mic too.
There you go. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, what I was saying was, I think that the way that Raw started off, like, I think Braun Breaker needs to stop talking, because it's like he doesn't really say anything that makes sense. It's just you're just trying to be the overly muscular guy to try to be aggressive and all that stuff, but it's not like you're really telling a story for real. But like the fact that Dom is winning. But I could have sworn that we had a AAA event coming up, and Dom was supposed to be defending his mega championship against Dragon Lee. Now I could be wrong. I thought it was this month, or maybe like some point at the beginning of November, I think, but I'm not 100% sure. But also,
I think it is. I think it's whatever the next Worlds Collide.
Okay, yes. So the tag team championships, of course, I feel Finn Balor losing A plus. But I figured that I don't like that I just figured like I don't think that AJ Styles wants to be a tag team champion. Like he'd rather be a some type of singles champion. Like I don't like I'm just getting that feeling. Like I just thinking like this is being forced on him just to probably give him something to do, I guess, until they figure out what they're going with Dom or anything about defending his IC title, which I'm thinking at some point that he might have a match in a triple threat match between Penta and Rusev at some point. But we got to talk about the battle royal. Now I understand that clip with Jay winning the battle royal came to like over 60,000 dislikes. Now just add me to the 60,001 as far as like the dislikes, because it like Jay, I like Jay and everything, but like it's Jay's turn is not now. The winner of that battle royal should have been the one and only. Yes, the megastar, the defiant one, Mr. LA Knight. Now, the figure is that ever since when he had his chance at Roman Reigns, he for not the Universal Championship, but the that championship. It just seems like that once he got that nod from John Cena, like after he won that Slim Jim Battle Royal and all that stuff, I guess it's that since that John gave him the push, it was okay for him to be in the title picture. But seeing how things going now, I think that LA Knight should have to probably change his name to LA Fatu. Because it just seems like he's not going to get a chance. Because it seems like it's just going to be Jay getting a chance, and then probably whoever as far as like that lineage of family. But NXT. Now, everything is basically the same. Like I say, I feel like this is pretty much average. I don't understand what Ricky Saints was trying to do, putting Trick Williams through the table like it was like a modified F5. But now with these champions, I will say this, as far as like now Tatum Pax, she's winning. Like I feel it's like I don't know enough about her. Like I know more about Izzy more than Tatum, and the only reason I know so much about Izzy is because of the guy she's dating, Braun Breaker. But it just seems like now we're going into Halloween Havoc. You got your North American Women's Champion, and you have your main champion, your guys heavyweight champion. They're doing the same move, the same finishing move. Now I understand like it's a little twist because he do a little tornado DDT, but it's, you know what I'm saying, still a DDT, which is like it's too much. I think like you should at least give somebody a title with a different kind of move set because it's too much identical. Like I feel that as far as like these cutters too, also it seems like that everybody's doing a cutter. Now, don't get me wrong, I like the cutters and everything like that, but it just seems like everybody has a cutter or some type of anything. But this week for the wrestling week, man, I'll give it a C minus.
So,
I didn't see and just SmackDown was just basically SmackDown.
okay. So I'm gonna be the oddball again, I guess. Queen gave it a D, and you gave it a C minus, right, Travis?
I gave it C minus.
I wanted to give wrestling this week a B minus, but I'm not. I'm gonna give it a C plus. I wanted to give it a B minus. I'm gonna give it a C plus. Here's why. Raw, forgettable. I don't know what's going on with Raw. The dude Jey Uso and all this Triple H just like, man, I can't do anything else, so let's go back to the bloodline story somewhere. It ain't right without Roman, bro. Like nobody cares. Nobody cares about the bloodline if Roman Reigns is not included. So he's not the leader of the bloodline. He's a Uso. He's a tag team guy. Yeah, he won his championship. That was a good part of the story. He's been the underdog and all that, but like you're not going to force him on us as like that dude. We don't believe it. You need more people. But yeah, that's my thing with Raw. Raw was unforgettable. I'm sorry, not unforgettable. It was forgettable. Then you also had NXT. NXT, again, this is probably the second week in a row. I was like, this show it's passable. It's like a C. Usually NXT is a B to me and all that stuff. I'm like, NXT is the killer. But they were like a C this week. But I'm gonna get to the PLE though, which kind of saves it in a way. But it was a strong C. Waited for the contract sign, and I'm hoping this is actually Trick's last time on NXT in general. That's what I was hoping. And from the way it ended, usually in wrestling events, when the guy gets the advantage doing like the conversation piece or the promo before the match, the other guy usually wins during the championship fight or the fight or whatever it is. At this point, they were really building Ricky Saints. It looked like they were using Trick Williams to be like, Ricky's that dude. He just beat Oba. He's now able to destroy Trick Williams as well. They were the last two people. Let's move them on and let Ricky. You can believe Ricky's that dude for NXT. So I'm not mad at this at all. Like I know Trick was kind of destroyed in general. But if he moves on, it doesn't matter. So I want him to move on. So I'm hoping this is the reason, and that they move him on. I think that will be the reason. I think this may have been, like I said, Trick's last showing on NXT, especially as a regular NXT superstar. Maybe he shows back up when he's a WWE superstar just for special events or something like that, because he's so attached to NXT. But that was me with NXT. SmackDown, on the other side, I actually enjoy SmackDown. So we don't need Cody Rhodes on SmackDown. We don't need Cody Rhodes as a champion right now. We don't even have a champion. That's how I feel right now. I can care less about any Cody Rhodes. I think Cody Rhodes. I think he attacked Jacob 5-2 as well. I think it's Cody Rhodes. Because every time Drew McIntyre tries to get involved, and tries to talk about it and says it's not him, Cody Rhodes runs out and all that stuff to like try to stop him before he gets more information out and all. I think it's Cody Rhodes. I think Triple H is desperate and he's doing all the moves that everybody, to get the pops and the crazy reactions and all. So I think it's Cody. I think Cody, and that's why Cody's in the background right now as a champion as well. I think Cody did it. But yeah, that's fine. If Cody Rhodes becomes that guy, that'll be exciting as far as seeing that part. This Jade thing, Jade returned. I was excited for that. I think this is it. Like I say, Jade has to win at Saturday Night Main Event. I'll get into that when we get into that, but I think this is it. This is about to be it. I think this is going to be a good Saturday Night Main Event before we even get there. Like I think damn near it's going to be a bunch of championships on the line. I think stuff is going to change at this Saturday Night Main Event. About to get changed, right? Yeah, a bunch of championships about to change on Saturday Night Main Event. So I think this is actually going to be a good one after the whole issue with WWE product being trash and all that stuff. Triple H is trying to swing for the fences. So I think they're going to try to give us a good show. But as far as Halloween Havoc, man, Halloween Havoc was like, I'm gonna give Halloween Havoc an A-. I think Halloween Havoc was awesome. I don't think there was any bad match on here. They started the match with the Lapaka and Mr. Iguana versus the Young OGs. That was awesome. Then you had what was that? I think it was Zarya and all them and Blake Monroe. They had a good match, with the F5s and all that happened. I thought their match was good. Dark State versus the Hardys, crazy spots for the old guys with Jeff Hardy and all that stuff like that. They had a good match. It was good. The Dark State won, got their title back. Ethan Page and Dr. Wagner, man, probably was may have been the best match of the night. That was incredible. The story, everything that was happening, the mask being ripped off and all, like they had a good match. I was impressed by them. JC Jane.
And I seen that is
go ahead.
No, I was saying that his gear was dedicated to Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, the Rey Mysterio. Yes, the Halloween Havoc Rey Mysterio gear. He had it dedicated to him.
And the same thing, he had his mask ripped and all too.
Yep. JC Jane and what's the other lady name? Tatum Paxley. Isn't that her name?
Yeah, Tatum Paxley. Yeah, Tatum Paxley.
I didn't care about either one of them. I mean, the match wasn't that trash, wasn't that bad, but I didn't care. Like, that's my only one gripe about this. I don't care about them. So here's my thing. I know we give HBK a lot of credit for NXT, and we gripe about Triple H in the main roster. But after watching yesterday and after seeing JC Jane is the last champion and then seeing Tatum Paxley, whatever, is the new champion, I'm kind of feeling like they're just kind of like the same before different genders, if that makes sense. So Triple H don't like black men. HBK don't seem to like black women. So let me ask you this. Okay, we can talk about it. It's allegedly, we can talk about it. Jada Parker, she's been champion yet? Any champion? No. Okay. All right. Cool. Lash Legend, she been a champion yet? No. Only person been Kalani Jordan, right? And now she over in TNA doing that stuff. Well, she may be a permanent TNA person. That's all I can think of right now. So it is what it is. I don't know these ladies. I don't know Tatum Paxley. Like, it's not even like a push. Oh my God, put the championship on her. It's like, where did she come from when she won that Battle Royal on NXT? I was like, I have no clue who this lady is. So she won that Battle Royal. JC Jane already, when she was champion, she was double champion. She was like the NXT and TNA champion. I'm like, who is this lady? Like, she's her tagline is the beatable one or something like that. Like the one that can be like, that's crazy. And you giving her, I don't get it, but that's my thing with that. So overall for the week, like I say, Halloween Havoc was good. I like SmackDown as well. NXT, passable, and Raw was forgettable. So I'm gonna give the week a C+. I wanted to give it a B-, but I'm gonna give it a C+. So that was quick, man. I like that. But Travis, before we move on, bro.
Yes, sir.
What were our highs and lows brought to you
by the wonderful people of Fanatics.
This I Was Told segment is brought to you by the folks over at Fanatics. Fanatics is the world's largest collection of officially licensed fan gear from all the leagues, teams, and players you love the most, including WWE. You can earn fan cash to redeem them in your orders, jersey protection for when your favorite player is traded or changes teams. They also have an unrivaled selection of authentic fan gear and Fanatics exclusives that are only available on the site. So if you need some merch and are interested in helping the channel, scan the QR code on the screen or follow the link, which is always in the description. The holidays are coming up very soon, you guys. If you're interested in getting any WWE, all that stuff, go to Fanatics. They definitely have a whole section of WWE merchandise. Use that link or that QR code. Help the channel out so that we can, you can help us out by using that free link. It doesn't hurt you at all and it helps the channel out if you're interested in doing that. But other than that, also I want to remind you one more time, we will be doing questions and comments at the end of the show. So if you're interested in us reading your questions and comment and interacting with you guys, please hit us up with @WTC in the comment section, and we will get to your question at the end of the show. Also, if you're hearing this afterwards on the replay, hit us up with a comment. Let us know your thoughts or opinions on any of the topics we talk about, and we'll get back to you in the comments as long as it's respectful. We appreciate you guys. Let's get to the wrestling today. Got a little bit to talk about here. All right, John. First for the wrestling tee. As we learned yesterday on NXT Halloween Havoc, they will be having an NXT Gold Rush, a 2-week special event on the CW. It's starting Tuesday, November the 18th, and it will be the next Tuesday as well, November the 25th. But here is the kicker. It's not just an NXT event. As you can see at the bottom of the Gold Rush logo, it says it's NXT, Evolve, TNA, and AAA together in one event. Well, one event that's a 2-night event, which is awesome. But I just wanted to get you guys' opinions real quick. I guess Queen and Travis, let me know. What do you guys think about that? You excited about that? The combination of multiple, like organizations together, and all. Just what's your opinion?
Yeah, more talent, more eyes, more people, more opportunity, I guess.
Just more opportunity.
Be something that's exciting. I like it.
Have you watched any Raw? I mean, have you watched any Evolve before?
I watched a little bit.
I've been meaning to watch. I know I'm on Wednesdays on
TV. Callie Armstrong.
Queen, any opinion before I move forward? She like, no, I don't got nothing to say about that. All right. So next part of the T. I can't hear you, Queen. You muted. I don't know if you thought you was talking. At the bottom. Hold on. There you go.
No, all I was saying is that I wonder if you're going to be able to watch it in the CW app, because I know the old last one you could just watch it for free in the CW app. I wonder if it's going to be, is this going to be a PLE or is it just going to be straight in the app?
It's CW. So you can watch it, but I think it's like, it's the next day. Like with the CW app, you got to wait till the next day to watch it. So you can watch it on the Wednesday.
Okay, understood. So you can't watch it live.
No, you had to watch it on
because I know before you could watch it live, but yeah.
But
Alrighty
yeah.
then. But yeah, no, I think it'll be interesting, especially
it should be AAA. There's be a bunch of names on this. I mean, you got four different organizations there. They should. I would love to be there. That's probably gonna be an awesome 2 shows, man. Like, and that's on the CW and all in the little NXT arena. No, actually they're not. They're doing it in Madison Square Garden. I'm lying. It's going to Madison Square Garden for 2 nights.
Was it MSG?
Yeah, Madison Square Garden for 2 weeks.
Yo.
That's going to be, yeah, man. I'm like, geez, that's nice. But also, so next week, I believe next Saturday, we have another. Are these officially PLEs yet, y'all? We calling them PLEs or what? No, mini PLEs.
I mean, I would still call them a PLE.
Yeah, I would say the main event is more PLE, but I'd say
and it only comes on. And it only comes on Peacock now. It doesn't come on NBC anymore. So
that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, if it's only exclusively in the app, then I guess
it's officially a PLE now. I think it's the first one, isn't it? That's why. That's why it's going to be. That's why they build it up to be so awesome. Travis, we were just talking about that before the show. I think this is the first one where they're not on NBC. So this is officially a PLE.
Yeah, on like a main
Mhm.
This is
channel.
the first
This is
official
PLE,
Saturday
right?
Night Main Event PLE that's really a PLE,
That's not on.
and this is why they're going to have so many titles on the line and so many
So,
things. Like you're going to have at
so
least, I think, at
listen.
least 2 championships are going to change hands. Well, obviously, the main one going to be one between CM Punk and Jey Uso. Somebody going to be new champion,
And
and then I
the
think
women, and
Jade.
I think
Jade finally wins it on this one. At
they
least.
gonna pull
For
it
sure.
off. She needs to say she needs to pull it off. She needs to win.
Her career is done if she loses. But go ahead, Queen. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
so the
Right.
it says that the events are going to take place the 18th to the 25th at Madison Square, like you said, and they're both scheduled to air on the CW in NXT's usual slot.
Yes, so they're going to be on regular.
So does that make sense?
Shows.
I think I said.
Yeah. So they're just regular NXT on Tuesdays.
Yeah. So
It's
this
just
Gold
2-hour
Rush is going to be a
shows.
regular show.
Yes, but that's what NXT does.
Yeah.
NXT will have damn near PLE type stuff on their regular show. That's why people love NXT. Like they'll have special events.
Tuesdays,
the homecoming
on like a weekend.
like tricking what's his name? Carmelo versus DIY and all that stuff that happened on regular. You feel me? NXT and all that. They have that type of stuff. So that's what I'm saying. That's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a good
showdown and all that
it's gonna have a bunch of commercials and all real commercials on TV, but it's still gonna be. I think it's gonna be a good show. I'd love to be there. But for this one though, I think as we said, first PLE, real Saturday night main event or Saturday night's main event is officially a real PLE now. So with that being said, I think this is going to be an awesome show. I think I'm going on a limb here. I think this is going to be the best Saturday night main event ever.
You think it?
John Cena one?
Plus, you know what I'm saying? Oh, now by this being a PLE, we're going to get longer matches.
Yes, because it's just going to be regular PLE. They're going to be playing for
get longer.
Them type of commercials.
Some change on.
You probably going to get 45-minute
matches.
Matches. Yes. So I think this is probably going to be the best Saturday night's main event. That's my prediction. I'm going on that limb with that hot take. I think this is probably going to be the best Saturday night's main event there ever was on November 1st.
Better than the last 2 ESPN shows?
I said Saturday night's main event. That wasn't on ESPN. And I think it will. Actually, I think it probably will be better than those.
No, I'm just saying it's going to be better than the last.
I think it might be, bro.
ESPN shows.
They're going to give you 2. We're going to get 2 more matches this week, right? So they're going to probably have 5 matches, 4 or 5 matches. So we're going to get 1 or 2 more matches this week, right?
Right.
They're probably all going to be title matches, damn near.
We need another match from Raw at least because we got 2 SmackDown matches.
Yeah, we're gonna get another Raw match tomorrow. I'm thinking. Well, Cena not gonna wrestle this one. Cena wrestles at the last one, so Cena won't be here. Cena's last 2. He got 2. I think Raw. I think he got 2 Raw appearances left, and then he has the Survivor Series, and then he has his last match. And they're talking about having a battle royal for his last match, like having people have a battle royal. And then I know what I could have had for T. WWE just released this video of somebody walking with dress shoes and slacks and all that stuff on, and it said he's back. So people trying to question who is it, if it's like a Alberto Del Rio, Santos Escobar, or Gunther.
It's probably gonna be The Rock or something, just to throw a wrench.
No, should be the Miz.
That's what I thought it would be The Rock.
No, but it's probably Gunther. I'm thinking it's Gunther.
No, thank you.
I think it's time for Gunther to retire. But yeah, anything else for Saturday night main event? Y'all think anything about this before I move on?
So we pick winners and losers.
I just hope
that
Triple H should let Jimmy. Triple H should let Jimmy Uso win. I know that's crazy,
Jimmy?
right? You like, I mean, not Jimmy. Jey Uso.
Jimmy.
Jay.
Oh, I got to say.
But I'm saying, I think he should do that because the internet is going crazy.
Right, I'm saying.
Punk wasn't supposed to be the champion right now. I feel like that was Seth. Seth is going to stay the champion. Don't give Punk the championship yet. He don't need a championship. Give it to Jay. Let Jay become a heel. Let Jay become that where he starts to embrace that the role he was trying to change to, where the folks were like kind of booing him and all that stuff. Let that happen. Give it to Jay. Give it to Jay. I would give it to Jay. I think CM Punk is going to win, but I would give it to Jey Uso. And I don't want Jey Uso there, but I don't think CM Punk needs to win either. I'd rather have somebody else win it. I do know this. If Jey Uso wins it, it's easier for somebody that's up and coming to take it off of him. You said like a Braun Breaker?
Oba Femi or Trick Williams? No, but that's too soon though.
It's too soon. Yeah, they got to go through. I don't think hell no, not for a black dude. They got to go through the King of the Ring, Royal Rumble, and all that stuff. We're not getting them a champion until next year. And that's not even next. I'm sorry, 2 years. I'm saying 2027. They probably be the earliest they'd be a heavyweight champion. Maybe King of the Ring if they go extreme. Maybe if somebody come and the fans just going crazy, maybe they'll give them the King of the Ring and all that stuff. But I'm going 2027.
Yeah,
that's where I'm going. But yeah, that's all I got to say about. Cody Rhodes going. Would it be crazy to say that all 3 of these championships going to change hands, Travis? Would I be wild? Is there any way Drew McIntyre wins?
See, I don't know. So that's the one I'm kind of iffy about. That's the one I'm not too sure about. But I can say for sure, like we know that the vacant.
Yeah, because they've gaslit Drew McIntyre a few times too to think that it's going to be.
Jade is going to be Tiffany.
Yeah, like, Jade is going to be Tiffany. Tiffany already hurt. Like they having a storyline. They setting her up where her knee is hurt and all that stuff. So Jade about to take the title. That's happening. So Cody wanted to drop the title to Drew though. Cody wanted to drop the title to Drew at the last PLA, but they told him not to. But if the storyline is Cody beating up Jacob Fatu, then I don't think you take the title off of Cody.
Take the championship off.
Yeah, if Cody did it, then you don't take the title off of Cody because you want they slowly now building up to this Braun Breaker Jacob Fatu thing that they've been talking about forever. That's what it looked like. It's looking like they're starting their storyline right now. This is about to happen.
They're about to be with the quote unquote guys.
Yeah, with the quote unquote guys. It's funny because I saw a video the other day. Forgot the dude. It's a white guy. And I was telling Queen, it's a white guy saying this, and he was saying about Trick Williams. It was like a couple of days ago that he should be moved up. And really, Trick Williams is probably who Triple H thinks Braun Breaker is, as far as his interaction, the crowd, and what he can be, and all that stuff. And I'm like, yeah, because as you said, Braun Breaker, don't let him touch a mic, bro. Like he loses aura right away as soon as he touches a mic. It's like, damn, you talk like that. That's how you start talking, how you speak, right, and all that. Like you have no bass and all. Like, oh man, that don't work, bro. So
you just need to stand like what Brock do and just let Paul talk for you. And just stand
but
there.
Now Brock even talks now. Man. You feel me? At first, Brock didn't talk.
Right.
Brock at least had some bass in his voice, though. You feel me? Even when he talks now and all that stuff with Braun, it'd be like he got that Scott Steiner like kind of like voice as far as the high pitch. But Scott Steiner had the ridiculous, the freak look, though, pause. You feel me? That was like, so it didn't even matter about his voice because you looked at his body pause and was like, this dude was like a monster. Like, what is he doing and all? So I don't know. I told you, I think Braun Breaker is good. I think it's cool. I know he's athletic and he moves, so I guess Triple H loves him, but I don't think he is face of the company material. He doesn't check enough boxes. That promo box is a major. That promo and aura box is a major piece of the puzzle to me, and I don't think he checks it. And that's my thing. Like I get all the wrestling, the flips, and all. You gotta go out even Jacob Fatu, the flips. I get all that, but when you put that mic and you got to start the show, and with the title on your shoulders, and you got to put a mic and talk to the people and all, neither one of them dudes ready for that. Like neither one, and ain't nowhere near ready for it.
You got to do press and all that stuff, and be able to talk
you got to
to
go
people.
Around.
But I kind of get it because Brock didn't really talk like that neither. Like, you know what I'm saying? You didn't see him like going around talking press and all that stuff.
You're right. Because he didn't do press. Brock was always built as just a straight monster. But Braun Breaker not as big as Brock. You feel me? Like, not to knock him, but Braun Breaker like 6 feet, if that. Like, they not like a real tall dude and all that stuff. So it doesn't, I don't know. Like I said, we'll see. It's going to be interesting to see Braun Breaker in a ring with an Oba Femi too. Not even just a Trick Williams. See Braun in the ring with an Oba. Oba going to make him look small. You feel me? But I guess they're going to have him destroying Oba as well. I don't know. We'll see. But all right, Travis, we don't have BA here today, so I'm going to test your mind right now. What was our wrestling tea brought to you by?
All righty. By Playback.
Yes, sir. Thank you to our friends over at Playback for this segment. Pause. If you're tired of the national media and the annoying ways they sometimes cover sports and other events, give the Glow Sun Production channel on Playback a try. We cover new and old school basketball, wrestling, and geek culture. And just recently, we've added boxing, mixed martial arts, anime, and even video gaming. So if you have time in your busy day, give our channel on Playback a look and check out some of our replays while you're at it. Another special shout out to our favorite at Playback. Back to the show. Hey, special shout out to Playback, y'all. If you're interested in the sports, basketball type of stuff, we show games on there, complete games. You can come over there and talk to us. It's like a Discord in a way. We have conversations over there. We have interactive fun. You can join the stage and talk. You can talk on this just in the comments, whatever you want to do. We used to show AAA events and Saturday night's main events in there as well. But now the Saturday night main event is officially a PLE. We probably won't be able to show that in there anymore. So we will be showing any AAA event, though we'll still be showing that in Playback. But follow us for all of the type of stuff. If you're in the geek stuff, we show movies over there. If you're in anime, we show movies over there. If you're in the basketball, we show full games over there every day. If you're in the football, we show some stuff over there with that baseball, the same thing. Follow us on Playback, please. We'll try to get our subscriber count up over there, our member count. We're up to like 500. We want to get to 1,000. Help us out over there. But other than that, let's get to the questions and comments.
Sponsored by True Classic.
Always wanted to try True Classic, but hate shopping online? Keep watching. You've probably seen our ads online. Look, I get it, you're skeptical. I mean, is everything we sell really as soft and well-fitting as we say it is? If you need to try us before you buy us, True Classic now has stores nationwide. Visit one of these stores and you can fit, feel, and outfit a bunch of our customer favorites. So don't wait for shipping or worry about how much to spend. Visit one of our retail stores today and see the True Classic difference for yourself.
Hey, shout out to True Classic. Now got DDP. All right, let's see what we got. We got Carmelo. I can't even see that. Can y'all see that? What it says? I hate on the screen here. I can't see what the emojis are. It salutes. All right, cool. Appreciate you, Mello.
It's a salute. It's a salute. It's just two salutes. Yeah.
All right, appreciate you, bro. I thought that's probably what it was. That's a pause. BA, our guy BA, whoever this guy is, I just said our guy, but whoever he is, he says the best Saturday night main event isn't saying much. LOL, no shots, just been bad showings. Facts, bro. I didn't mean it to be like when I said the best Saturday night main event. That's what I meant. Like it's a low bar, so it should be the best ever. He also says Jey definitely winning, Cody winning, and Braun's no contesting CM and Jey. I can see that happening too. Making it a triple threat match to get Braun his belt. I can see that happening as well. He said, but Cody losing on Saturday night main event would be better than a regular PLE. True. He said, if you're that guy, I guess he's talking about Braun Breaker, you got the promo, right? Yes. Mm-hmm. And then the shout out to Playback. And that's it for today, yeah. Another episode down, man. Yes. We appreciate everybody that was here rocking with your boys and lady. I should say, hopefully next week we can have BA back. Maybe we'll have Devin back as well. Who knows with Devin? But shout out to Devin for holding down Discord and all. Whenever you see us doing our watch party, that's all Devin, man. So we appreciate him for that. But also, if you could, again, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button somewhere beside Travis' left shoulder. Also, hit the like button so that more folks will be notified if you liked our content. More folks like yourself can be introduced to our channel. Also, hit that notification bell while you're at it to let you know when we do drop content like this in case we're late or we drop it an earlier day or something like that. Sometimes we do that as well. So help us out with that. Also, again, follow us on We Talk Combat Clips where we have our condensed versions of the show. Post shorts damn near every day and all, every weekday at least. So follow us over there. Help us get our subscriber count over there. Just another like or another subscribe. Doesn't cost you much or anything at all, actually. Also, while you're at it, follow my guy BA. I know he's not here, but he was in the comments. Rel, Big J, and Will on Cosby Geek, where they talk all things geek culture and TV and movies. They have shows on Tuesday evenings and Saturday mornings. Check them out over there. That's my guys. They're trying to get their subscriber count up as well, so please help them out. Also, follow BA and the rest of the 695 crew, our guys Calvin and Larry, on Get Off the Damn Fence, where they talk about all things in pop culture, just in general, but mainly sports. So follow them, I believe, every Wednesday evening. That is for them. Also, follow my over at Cap and Crowns I was talking about. We talk new and old school basketball. So we have shows every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Monday and Wednesday evenings and Friday mornings we have. Also on Playback, like I said, we show NBA games damn near every day. So follow us over there as well, which we talk about on our post-game recap shows. So if you're interested in NBA, come on over there. Also, let me see. I got anything else? Lastly, follow Queen, Dispense Queen, and all that stuff. Follow her TikTok everywhere on her socials and all. She does a bunch of videos and that type of stuff. Like, help her out. She's going through her radiation, I should say, as far as her situation, still dealing with her chemo and dealing with her GoFundMe and all that's in the description if you want to help out with that. So follow her on all her socials. She's doing a little bit of this and that. Follow Travis on his socials at Travito. Does a bunch of skits, comedy type acts and all. He has some viral videos and that type of stuff. You'll love his type of work. Like, follow us, check us out, hit us up, be interactive. We're not robots. We'd love to talk to you guys and discuss wrestling with you as long as you're respectful. But other than that, man, I think that's the end of the show. This is We Talk Combats. I am King. I have Queen with me, Travis. We'll have BA and Devin with us in the future. We appreciate y'all. Yep. This is We Talk Combats again, where we talk all things combat sports and entertainment. We are the brightest, best, and blackest wrestling YouTube channel there is. So we appreciate you guys. Again, follow us next week. We'll be back next Sunday for a whole Saturday Night Main Event review and all. We'll see y'all same wrestling time, same wrestling channel. We appreciate y'all as always. And we out. Till next week. Peace.